This is how you farm mirror dungeon using a Poise team. And no, the team is very simple and it's fast. It averages around 14 minutes and 30 seconds, with the fastest run we have currently sitting at 12 minutes and 42 seconds. Here are the teams. There are two variants, one with the down IDs and one without them, which mostly use blade lineage identities. The latter is the one that I'm going for this guide. If you want to see the down variant, you can check out Hachi's footage instead. The link is in the description, but more or less, the strat we use is the same. For the graces, we'll be picking 1, 3, and 4 with gift search. For the starting gifts, since we're running Poise, we'll start with the Poise gifts and get cigarette holder and stone tomb. As for the pack search, we'll be searching for Carmilla. Even if you're running the down trio, you should still search for Carmilla instead of WWC. And with that, here's the footage of the run. Back to the past mystic you go. On floor 1, before picking any pack, remember to choose normal difficulty instead of hard because normal have lower HP and you can get away with like less investment on your IDs. But yeah, on your first floor you should be picking Fred Brock Gamers. As always, prioritize even nodes and plan your route according to it. So the best route is either like middle right here or here, the one with 2 even nodes. Like I will be choosing this one because it doesn't matter. As for the formation, since I'm not using the down variant, any of the formation here is fine as long as LCD Ishmael is not first, because LCD Ishmael can actually use skill 3 to on turn 2 and it will be very long. Like it will waste your time, so it generally doesn't worth it. Also, as usual, we will be prioritizing manual shading over build rating as much as people love build rating, because manual chaining is faster. I mean, you could build rate if you want, but like I'm not here to judge you. But yeah, I will just use manual chaining because it is faster. I will show you on the next unlucky. But yeah, I will show you on the next turn why we do manual chaining instead of win rating. So I will just win rate on the next node and like show you how slow it is compared to manual chaining. After these 2 events, which basically commercial break,
선배분들이 잘 가르쳐주신 덕이죠. 우치오컷이.
and it's so people would say like, but I'm slow at manual chaining and easier to win rate. Well, in this case, I'm kinda lucky, but if you go skill 3, the skill 3 acts alone and the other have to wait. Meanwhile, if you use skill 1 and skill 2, like all of these are going at all of the enemy at the same time, right? Which is technically should be faster. But if the enemies are staggered already, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, kind of bad example because this is faster, but if you have like more skill trees there, it will be definitely slower. As for this, I will just take this one because yeah, we need Poise gift, but not now. On shop, what I would like to do is first of all Stone plus and Carmilla plus as well. Emerald Elytra is pretty good and doesn't really break what you call KOD, because as much as we want to have Poise generating gift, we don't want to get it before Roses or like before we fight KOD only on floor 5, but I think that's fine. Now I'm just buying random tier 3s, and this one for damage later on, and random tier 3s for to fuse later on. If you're using the down variant, you could skill swap skill 1, skill 2 if you want to, because your skill 2 are just way faster. On bosses, you should manual chain as well. If you know like what of these each sinner, like each ID skill 1 and skill 2 is, you should prioritize skill 2 more. But like some strat requires you to get like a certain
먹을 콱
things, right? Like in this case, you need a little bit of wrath and envy and a lot of pride. But I think we have enough envy and wrath already, so it's fine. And yeah, that's floor 1 done. As for the ERC, I usually prioritize Starlight. Then depending on the theme, I would go resources. But since we don't have need anything about the resources here, I will just go cost. As for the mounting trials, remember to like pick the one with the least HP, so not this one. This one is the one with least max HP percent, right? So we should pick that. On floor 2, as usual, is always Hell's Chicken, right? Because of the amount of tier 3 gifts that you can get from it. With this, you can, the routing is either this to middle or this to bottom, right? I think it's the same. Like, it's not different there. You could do anything you wanted to, either those two, but as long as you get 2 even notes, it is good enough. So on shop, what I would like to do is to use for tier 4 Ego gifts, which is Poise, right? And get clear mirror calm water, like the best scenario. Anyway, we get clear mirror calm water, and we could enhance it, or we could try risk it for the biscuit and try to get the other tier 4 Poise, which I will be doing right now. We get it, and we sell the useless Ego gifts. Like this one is useless, this one is useless. Shame that we cannot get 300 cost, but it's fine. And yeah, we enhance those and refresh for fun. But yeah, that's the shop. Okay, on Papa Bongi, if you don't run the down variation, right? What you want to do is either put one skill here and take it like, and like maybe 2 skills here and like take the 2 turns, or what I usually like to do is just use Shade of Fated Blade Slinger. Since we have this fragment of conceit right here, right? That means we could kill the big chicken here. If we don't have Poise Rock there, I cannot kill the big chicken there. But yeah, to target the big chicken, just clash, and it should be target like this one and this one, right? But if we put like something else on this one, like for example this skill, this will target this, this, and this. But remember, you need 4 poise spot. You need 4 bright resonance. So what I would like to do is to just try to get as much bright resonance as possible, even using like this, because yeah, getting AoE here is more important. So we have 4 bright resonance already there. And then Ishmael kills one. The other should like do a little bit damage on Papa Bongi. And then we clash with this. And yeah, see, we got the 2 chickens and Papa Bongi, which is what we want. Yep, both of them are dead. If you're fighting bosses, you could use skill 3 if you want more damage, because yeah, they're going one by one anyway, right? And if you know that your skill 3 deals more damage, it's fine. This one is just damage rate because the boss is so little HP already. And yeah, that's floor 2 done. We choose this because we don't get Starlight, and choose the one with least HP percentage, which is this one. Floor 3 is as usual to be cleave, but yeah, there's a lot of alternatives that you can choose, but we will be choosing to be cleaved here. No, we got triple event nodes here. We call it scam or like triple event or scam because we're scamming the time.
이런 건 다른 뱀들보단 내가 더
Okay, so
잘한다고.
on this floor, what I would like to do is first of all enhance this. You could buy special contract if you want, but it's unneeded. And we will. The shop is basically done at this point. Well, for now.
그대, 이 검이 필요하오.
On bosses, right? What I would like to do is use Shadow Facet Blade Slinger to make his SP very low. There's an argument between like if we are we clashing or just hit the head. I think I don't know what's the correct way to do that, to be honest with you, but I will just clash. Because the argument was the head has lower. Oh shit, are we losing it? Oh, we are losing this. The argument was the head has lower HP, so it breaks easier. But yeah, I don't think that's like matter that much, to be honest with you. You could do whatever you want on this, but on the sheets itself, you put out like strategy to kill each bosses, like what to do for each bosses. If you want to see, check it out there. Or maybe I'll put it right here. Unfortunate that we cannot kill it, but damage rate on flirt should be fine. Okay, that's Lord 3 done for you. If you're running down clear there, you should slot down clear last, like click and click. As always, choose the one with the least. 5%. That's the least, but yeah. On floor 4, what you want to do is Hatred and Despair, which we did not get, so we pack search. I think pack searching is fine. We put the Starlight gain with pack search in mind as well, average pack search in mind. Also, for this one, you should pick the bottom option because the top option will give 10 SP, which you don't want it to be on Merge Salt because yeah. For now, shop is done. You only need these two. Well, these four for floor 4. If you have way too much Eagle gifts, you will stagger KOD and it's really not good. On this one, the good thing about like this Headed and Despair, right? KOD fight. If we want to double slot Ishmael, so what? Because she deals a lot of damage. She could deal a lot of damage as well, but I would prefer Ishmael, right? So what I would like to do is double click her, so she's first. And since we want to double slot her, look at the one with like counter or like defensive of like clashable counter or counter. The rest are fine. So this one, since this one is counter, right? We'll just remove him. This one is Mersault is important, so we have to put him in. But yeah, this is the 6th we want to use.
정리 시간이다.
And on KOD itself, we used to have one turn strat, but it is way too tight for us, for our comfort, so we remove it. Yeah, but for this one, what we look to do is just defend all. If it's defense, you could just put it there. So yeah, all will be just guard and evasion, which is very cool. You don't care if your unit gets staggered regard anyway, but so yeah. If this skill somehow crits or like staggered KOD, you should reset because you really don't want to fight KOD with like 500 shield and 10 protection because it is way too tanky. And it's 100% faster for you to just reset, to like take the 3 turns or even 4 turns sometimes, depending on the comp. I think this one could be 4 turns and like way too much resources. And yeah, we have 2 slots on Ishmael. We will be using skill tree there. And we will be using Shadow Facet Blade Slinger again, overclock this time. And yeah, just put skills right there. Probably should. The boss will probably die on like this skill or this skill. Because yeah, how much damage Shadow Facet Blade Slinger is actually crazy. Yeah, look at those damage. Kinda crazy, isn't it? 1200. And yeah, here it is just dead. Alright, Queen of Patriot. Thank you for that. I'm lost. But yeah, the boss is dead, and yeah, that's floor 4 for you. So we will just pick cost because we need cost. One with least HP percentage, all the same, but this one have tier 3 eagle gifts, so we will choose that as well. For floor 5, what you want to do is change to hard, swap to hard, and search for line 2. If you don't get hard mode, you could pick like literally any other pack that's in win rate section. It should be fine, but it is way slower than just choosing line 2. Because I have very cool strat actually. Okay, my Mersault SP is too high. I don't like my Mersault SP. Never mind, I like my Mersault SP now. But your Mersault SP should be at most -7 SP if you want to turn the roses. But yeah, the shop is here and you will see something very fun. First of all, we will search for Bleed Rock. Oh, we did not get Bleed Rock, it's fine. Just give search again. Okay, Bleed Rock, and then we will search for Slash Rock. Alright, this one I guess, doesn't matter. Ugh, we got very unlucky here. It's fine though. So yeah, these 4 are the ones that you need. The rest, you want to give search for Poise. Eagle gifts. You can buy this if you want to. One more. Not ideal, but it is good enough. So you just enhance like Emerald Elytra is very good. This is very good. And now we'll sell the useless one. Like this one is useless. This one is kind of useless to be honest with you, right? Compared to this. But then we will just enhance them as best as you could. And yeah, that's the shop done. On this fight, you don't bring 7 or even 6 IDs. What you want to do is just to bring Mersault here. Because the strat is very cool in my opinion. I think Hachi called it Carmen strat. And yeah, we will just be calling it that as well. So first, what you want to do is Shadow Pet Blade Singer. And it targets 2 parts, which is nice, but yeah. Since we are using corrosion, we will be corroded, and we will be at -45 SP next turn and corrode. And look at this damage. This is first turn right without anything. Like without any setup and whatnot. On the second turn, since you're doing this solo, right, you will get 2 slots right here. So it's kind of 50-50 if you get the second slot or not, but you're guaranteed to get the first one. You could win rate this if you want, but what I would like usually to check is if this skill is targeting both the splash and the signpost. In this case it does, but if it doesn't, you can check the other one, like this top one for example, or this bottom one. But those are the same. So yeah, we could just press it. If you get both of them, like two corrosion slot, this is 2 turns, but yeah, we don't get it. Kinda unlucky, but if you have enough damaging ego gift, it is a kill. Like this one, see, you only need 2 egos, but if it doesn't, you could go to turn 3 if you want. But yeah, that's how you do Poise.